Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Sen and welcome back to another storytime video, and I gotta say, I'm really enjoying making these videos, so if you like them, let me know in the comments below. But anyways, not that you really care about the game is some more Wolfenstein New Order, and I'm actually having a lot of fun playing through this game. Making these videos gives me a reason to play through it. For today's shoutout, I want to bring attention to something way more popular than I've mentioned recently, and that is SuperCarlinBrothers. They have a whole bunch of quality videos on the channel, but the two I want to bring attention to because I enjoyed them so much was Dumbledore's Big Plan, and my personal favorite, What If Harry Was in Slytherin. If you didn't know, I'm a fan of Harry Potter, and now you do. As I've gotten older, I really appreciate longer form content, and this definitely scratches that itch for me. Personally, I wouldn't mind doing a video or videos about Harry Potter over on my second channel. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see, but let's actually get to the story. For today's video, it's a shorter story, but it's because I want to tell another one that's related to the same topic, but I think the next one's going to be a bit of a better story. Anyways, this story is about a time where I peed my pants. This story was a while back. I was in 3rd grade. I don't remember too many things from when I was younger, but this is one of them. I don't think I recall myself being a bad kid in school. Maybe not a great one. Knowing myself, I didn't really pay attention. I just cared more about playing outside at recess, as I feel most kids do. My grades were never the best. I could do the work, I just prefer to do other things. Now, apart from grades, I felt I was well behaved. I'm sure I talked to my friends in class, but if my teacher told me to do something, I would do it. For this teacher's name, I'm going to call her Miss Arsenal. Now, Miss Arsenal was, out of what I remember, generally pretty nice. I don't remember her as mean. I'm sure she would have moments where she was a bit more strict, but I don't have anything bad to say about this particular teacher. Much like other schools, we had a bathroom pass. Some kids, I'm sure, would absolutely abuse going to the bathroom because it's not like the bathroom was in the classroom. It was about a 2 or so minute walk away from this particular classroom. Now, when it came to abusing the bathroom pass, I was not one of the kids to actually do this. I didn't even think of this till I was at least in 6th grade because I was never all that bright as a kid. By the time this story comes into play, it was actually nearing the end of the school day, and I mean pretty near, but I really had to pee super bad. It's not like we just had recess or anything. Recess was actually a couple of hours ago by this time, so I asked Miss Arsenal, "Can I please go to the bathroom?" And she said no. I said, "Please, I really have to go." And again, she said, "No, you'll just have to hold it." Look, I get it. The school day was almost over. I can, in her brain, just go after class. I don't think she was saying anything particularly important. I think she just wanted everyone to listen. And at the time, I do wish I was a bit more of a rebellious kid and just left, but I always tried to listen. I pretty much thought what the teacher said was essentially law because I was just a little kid and didn't really know any better. The first couple of minutes really wasn't all that bad. Weirdly enough, I was actually really good at going to the bathroom because I used to avoid going to the bathroom at school. They were school bathrooms. They're gross. But when it came to holding it till I got home today, it was impossible. So a couple more minutes go by and it was getting even tougher. I asked again, "Please, can I go to the bathroom?" Can you guess what she said? Go ahead. I dare you to guess. She said, "Yeah, just make it fast." I'm kidding. She still said no, and all I could think of is the episode of Ed and Eddie where I think it was Jimmy's eyes were watering over because he had to pee so bad. That was me. But I couldn't hold it any longer. And I fucking pissed my pants. It wasn't just a little bit of pee. It was a crashing tidal wave of pee soaking through my 3rd grade jeans. It made a puddle of my piece of garbage plastic classroom chair. And all I could do was sit there soaking, hoping to God nobody would notice. But it had to have been pretty hard not to. 3rd grade me felt absolutely defeated. Relieved, but defeated. And a couple minutes later, the bell rang and the class was out and I just bounced. I left immediately. Frame 1. I don't think I said anything and just left my pee puddle chair behind. I'm sorry. I don't think I said anything and just left my pee puddle chair behind for someone to assumedly the teacher to find. Serves her right. Now, at the time of me being in 3rd grade, my sister was still going to the same middle school I was, just a couple grades above me. So I met up with her. She was nice enough to tie her jacket around my front and walked home. And now you thought the story would end here. Not quite. Fast forwarding to 8th grade. That's right, 8th grade. I was going to a different school. It was still local and in the town where I lived, but it was just on the other side of town. I made all new friends, and one day I was taking the bus because not every day my mom could pick me up. Most of the time I would sit with my really good friend at the time, but he was out sick today. So I thought I was going to sit by myself, but this kid, which I'll call Luke, wanted to sit with me. I didn't really mind Luke. Luke was actually one of the cooler kids in our class, but he and I were on good terms. We were cool. For a while we were talking about Dragon Ball, and then he just brings up to me, "Hey, did you go to this school?" And he said the name of my old school, and I said, yeah. He asked if I knew a girl there, and yes, the name of the person he said I did know. He then said, yeah, she told me she knows you. I'm actually friends with her, and she told me you peed your pants in 3rd grade. I was shook. Like, why of all things would this come back up? And I won't lie, I was a little embarrassed, but I told him, yeah, I really had to go, and the teacher wouldn't let me. He didn't really question me on it any further, and I don't think he told anyone either after I confirmed it. The only thing that puzzled me for a while was the girl that he mentioned. I didn't have class with her in 3rd grade. I don't even think she went to my school until at least like 5th or 6th grade. I'm sure it's possible that someone that was in my class back in 3rd grade told her, because little kids are dickheads. But yeah, I was just puzzled. I didn't really get questioned on it. No one else brought it up to me, so I assume he didn't really tell anyone after I told him. And that was it. That was the story of how I peed my pants in 3rd grade. Like I said, I brought the story up to tell a different peed pants story. But yeah, I guess if you're a teacher, let your students go to the bathroom, because it may come back on a background check 18 years later. If you guys found this story funny or enjoyable, let me know in the comments below. Remember to drop a like, sub if you're not. Look forward to the next story time, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.